In spring of 2008, the Commerce Department put out a rote press release, and they sent it off to to broadcasters, to stations and station owners in local markets in the U.S. Because we were getting ready to switch from analog to digital broadcast signals. And what that would have meant is that if you had an analog TV set, it would go dark. And so the Commerce Department put together this rote press release, sent it out to all the stations. The stations customized it, put it out in their markets so that people would still be able to get their channels. And one of the things the Commerce Department did was it gave out a coupon for $40 to apply towards an analog to digital TV converter box. Now, AARP at the time was launching a new website, and they wanted to put out they wanted to customize the press release to work for their audience because they figured, well, we represent older people, and older people may not want to invest in a new television, and we want to make sure that they know about this. So they hired me to search engine optimize the press release. This is the press release that they gave me, right? This is the headline: consumers encouraged to act now to continue receiving TV broadcasts. It's a great headline from a news standpoint, but from search, it's not that effective. So what I did was I went through it and I edited it. And I came up with this new headline: free digital TV converter box coupons available through AARP. Limited supply of digital TV converter box coupons available for public distribution. And I went through the rest of the press release, the first paragraph and the rest of the release, and I tried to get in a bunch of keywords. And what I want to do, I show you here what the final release looked like that we put out, the SEO'd release. And what I want to do is walk you through the steps that I took to get here. You can see the keywords, and you can see the new headline on the final release without changes tracked. So there's sort of 7 steps. The press release that we put out was linked to a target landing page. Here's the target landing page that we linked to on the AARP website. And as you can see, the text is different. AARP provides access to free digital TV converter box coupons. So we didn't want to have the exact same text on the landing page as we had on the press release, or else we'd get dinged for having duplicate content. So here's what we went through. Step 1, we reviewed the metadata of top ranking sites. Step 2, we discovered and validated the keywords that we wanted our press release to rank for. Step 3, we used those keywords in the headline and the first 250 words of the press release. Step 4, we linked those keywords to a search engine optimized landing page on the AARP website. Then for step 5, we repeated steps 1 through 3 on the target landing page of the AARP website, so that was search engine optimized as well. Then we distributed the release over a newswire service, and we blogged and shared the news. So let me sort of walk you through this step by step, right? Step 1, we searched digital TV converter, and we saw the sites that were coming up first. We looked at their metadata, we did density analysis, and at the end of the day, we made a subjective determination to go with the 3 following terms: AARP, high volume; digital TV, high volume, low probability of conversion; digital TV converter, low volume, high probability of conversion. Right? We then rewrote the press release to use those terms as frequently as we could in the text without sounding repetitious. The rule of thumb is always readability before repetition. If it reads like it's written for a search engine, if it reads like it's keyword stuffed, people are going to look at it and go away because it looks like unethical, it looks like online spam. So rewrite the press release with the keywords. Now, rather than just link the keywords to the target landing page, we used a tool called Bitly. This is at bitly.com, and you can take a URL and put it in Bitly, and Bitly will give you a unique URL, in this case a Bitly URL, that refers back to your URL. And you can customize it if you have an account. And then what we did was rather than link directly to the press release, rather than link directly to AARP from the press release, we put the bit.ly link in there. That way, if someone goes from the press release on a newswire or on a blog back to the AARP site, we get credit for it, right? If somebody goes to AARP.com directly from our press release and we don't capture the source of it, we won't see if it's actually working. So we use these custom redirects to be able to track all those click-throughs. And then we repeated steps 1 through 4 on the landing page. So here's the landing page of the AARP site. We made sure the keywords are on that. We made sure that it was just as well optimized. And you can see there's one link in this landing page to the federal government site. That was a link that took you through to the Commerce Department's website where you could claim the $40 coupon. Now remember, in our press release, we said that the coupons were available through AARP, but in fact, you had to click through the AARP.org website to the federal government site to claim the coupon. Then we distributed the news release over a newswire and we got pickups. So now Reuters picked it up, other newswires picked it up, and of course, the links in the press release from Reuters, from the newswires, back to the target landing page of the website accelerated the increase of our search rank, because by putting an inbound link in a press release and getting that press release picked up and having that press release published on another URL, we just got an inbound link from that URL to our website. So search engine optimized press releases are a great way to get inbound links in a short period of time. These are a bunch of paid wire services that you can try your hand at. They all have their benefits and drawbacks. And these are a bunch of free wire services that you can check out. And you can see they're ranked here by Cheng Soon in Malaysia for readability, search engine friendliness, and ease of use. You can also download these two pages as clickable PDFs in the supplemental resources for this class. And then, of course, the last thing we did was we blogged it, right? So we went ahead and, blogged our news headline, and we went ahead and wrote a blog post about the press release, and we had anchor text in that blog post that pointed back to the target landing page. And then, of course, once we had that content, we shared it on Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube and Flickr and as many different sites as we could. So the idea with search engine optimization is not necessarily to increase the rank of a press release. The idea is to use the press release to increase the rank of a target landing page. So let's go back to this citation indexing graph and let's see how this might work in this example. Right? In this case, C, the second most influential page in the network, is the SEO'd landing page, right? And B is the SEO'd press release. Now there's only one link from the press release, and that link goes to the target landing page, right? Then what we try to do is get all the link gravity we can into that press release. So the blog post links into the press release. Maybe we get some blog coverage that links into the press release. Maybe we get some, we file the press release on a newswire, we get inbound links there. We take all this link love into the SEO'd press release, and the SEO'd press release only links to one site, and that site is the SEO'd landing page. Now, after we put out this release, okay, it had been put out, when we put it out, it had been put out, the rote version, by 1,300 broadcasters in the US. We put out the release. I was actually consulting with a client and I got an email from AARP. Call us immediately. The Commerce Department is furious. The Commerce Department called AARP and threatened lawsuit. They said, you changed our press release. It was a rote press release and you changed it and you said that the $40 coupon is available through AARP. It's not available through AARP. It's available through the Commerce Department. So at that point, the lawyers got involved. I wasn't involved at that point. But what the lawyers concluded was that it was available through AARP. You clicked through the AARP website to get to the Commerce Department website where you could claim the coupon. So what they essentially did was use this rote press release that the Commerce Department had distributed to try to traffic to their microsite where they were giving out these $40 coupons and taking all that traffic to their new site in hopes that they could maybe engage some of the people to the site as members before they transited through to the Commerce Department. And I think it was a very clever use of search engine optimization. I think it was definitely ethical. And what they did was bring all that link gravity into the press release, focus it on the target landing page, in hopes that when someone comes to see the news, they may also be interested in becoming a member of AARP.